So it's been a week since we got iOS 15 Beta 3, which means we are getting closer to the 4th beta. So this is a full preview of everything you need to know from release date to expected features of iOS 15 Beta 4. Now before getting into Beta 4, here's a quick follow-up of Beta 3 as well. So I'm using this thing for a week now and this thing is full of bugs. One of the biggest one is this phone call bug where I only get the notification and not the phone call. So they need to fix this as soon as possible because it is affecting a lot of people, so I hope they fix this with the 4th beta. Now one thing I really like about Beta 3 is this new music widget. So basically if you have a song playing, it says now playing, and if the song is paused, it simply says pause. Now obviously this is not interactive, but you get more information on the widget, and I hope they do this with more widgets in the upcoming betas because this is a step forward, unlike Safari which just took a big step backwards. So now the search bar has been moved once again and now it's above the keyboard. I mean, honestly at this point they seem to be confused themselves with Safari because with every iOS 15 update we have had, they just keep on making it worse and worse. So I hope they fix this or just go back to the one we had in iOS 14 because this one is not good enough. Now they have also added this new section in the reset options that says transfer to a new iPhone. So if you have a new iPhone, you can transfer all the data directly from the settings using this very option. Now they have also made a tiny change to the live text copy button. So earlier on, when you wanted to copy something, you had this button right here that said copy from live text. Now it is just a small icon in the shape of live text that you see in the camera app as well. So you can just simply click on that and copy using the live text option. Now battery health and battery life are even worse than the second beta. For reference, I'm losing at least half an hour of screen time every single day, and battery health is another story because I had 92% of battery health before second beta and now it's down to only 90%, which is really bad. So both of them have taken a big hit with Beta 3. But now let's talk about all the expected features in Beta 4. Now this is kind of a spanner in the works. I'm pretty certain Apple will refresh a few new widgets to at least make them look interactive like the music one. And they will also refresh a few new icons. Nothing major, just few tweaks here and there to make them look more minimal like they did with the camera, books and the maps icon. So again, nothing major, just a few refreshes here and there. Now one feature I am sure they will change is the Safari search bar. Right now it's above the keyboard, it's gonna go back at the top, and this has been one of the worst redesigns in iOS 15. So really hope they fix this like they did for macOS, and I also hope they fix the phone call bug with the 4th beta. So when can we expect iOS 15 Beta 4? Now this is something we have no idea about because Apple has been really uncertain this year with all of their releases. So again, no idea about this. We had a 3-week gap before the second beta and the third beta, but we only had a 2-week gap between the second version of Beta 2 and the third beta. So if Apple is still on a 2-week cycle, we got the third beta on the 14th, which means we can get Beta 4 next week, either on the 26th or the 27th, or the entirety of that week. But again, they have been really uncertain this year and they can release this within this week only. So we'll just have to wait, but my best bet is next week, either on the 27th or the 28th of July. So that is pretty much it. That is all I expect from Beta 4, and that was also a quick follow-up of Beta 3 as well. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, stay tuned for more. Until then, please like, comment and subscribe. Peace.